Hi, I'm Vortash. Today I'm going to show you a little trick about one of the problems with the Volvo S80. I've looked on the forums for this problem and it tells you to take the clock out. So check a ribbon behind the clock and also a heatsink on the IC. This is not always necessary. I'll show you this method I've found for repairing this problem, which is really simple. But unless you've got the manual for the car, and this is the operator's manual, not the Haynes manual, you could miss this because you're not actually looking for it because you don't know that this particular module exists. So it's one called the steering column control module. This can cause this fault. What it causes is the lights to go off, the OBD signal plug not to work, intermittent wipe and standard wipe on your wipers doesn't work, they've got no indicator signals, and the dashboard lights have gone off. No control on your radio from your steering column, and sometimes no lights on the radio at all. Now the reason for this is probably because of one simple thing. It's a fuse. It's a 5-amp fuse, which is fuse number 23, which is in the driver's side door fuse box. Now if you check this, you might solve your problem, and I'll show you where it is and how I've done it. Right, so when you're in the car, you turn the ignition on. You'll notice that the dashboard lights are off, and one of the things that shows you what's wrong with this is this. Look, if you look at the windscreen wipers, it doesn't matter what setting you put them on, they stay on slow wipe. None of the controls for the steering column work. You've got no indicators, nothing. Now in the forums it says that the problem with this is a small wire or a block behind the clocks. This can happen, but it's not always the case. So if you get this, no lights on your dashboard, no controls here responding, lights and this sort of thing, and you can't turn your radio up and down from your control box, or none of the controls on the steering wheel work, before you go to the trouble of going into the back of the clock, which can be quite messy, check this out. Here you've got a fuse box, and in here you've got a fuse box tool. On the bottom here you'll see the types of things that the fuses are for. Number 23, light switch, climate control, module OBD, steering wheel module. Now the light control is all the lights inside the dashboard. It's pin number 23, which is the 4th one down. So using the tool, remove the fuse. It's a 5-amp fuse. Throw it away. There's a spare one, probably in the box, in the cover. Replace the fuse. Put the cover back on. Then you'll see it all works again. We have intermittent wipe and double speeds, and also you'll notice that the indicators work again. Full indicators. And replace your cap. Oh, and your radio will also work. Because your module now works. And all the lights are back on. So, you get that problem again, just check fuse number 23 before you start taking all the clock out. Might save you a bit of time and money. Okay, cheers.